Hey, what's up you guys? This is Sentai22 here. How you guys all doing? And today I'll be talking about a very special discussion. Yes, I know guys, the CRT TV has been out of production since 2003. Um, I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about essentially they're disappearing all over thrift shops and uh, pretty much essentially Goodwills and Salvation Armies all over the country, just for the simple fact that um, CRT TVs are no longer usable. I mean, a lot of people got digital television, flat screens that are a lot easier. You can carry a 40-inch by yourself, and except for these bulky TVs, you have to really get two people just to take it up to an apartment um, or some house somewhere, and it's a very heavy, it's bulky, and it has less space. So what I'm trying to say is, why does this matter? Well, for a lot of retro gamers out there, especially for a lot of people that are starting out, to pretty much come back to play a lot of the retro games, it's going to be very difficult because, and I know a lot of people will say, oh, you could just use a flat screen TV and play the retro games. The thing is, the quality of those consoles, older consoles, are just bad, really. I mean, you can use an AV converter and a lot of these other stuff like the XRG Bini. So I keep mispronouncing it. XRGB Mini. The problem with those is that, one, they're expensive, and two, a lot of these cheap converters that you see on eBay, well, there's a lot of frame rate issues with it. I mean, it's just the quality on them on a HD TV kind of suck, and so a lot of people just prefer just getting a CRTV just because, for one thing, a lot of the systems like the N64, PlayStation, Sega Saturn, any 90s consoles, it looks good on a CRT TV. Really good. I mean, you can just use AV outputs, and I don't know why people always complain about AV output sucks. I mean, the color is rich, and as you can see on the video, it's really nice. S-video as well. I'm not trying to be like a quality purist like a lot of people.
Well, just use SCAR, it's a lot better.
Okay, if you like SCAR, that's okay. I like SCAR too. I use it on my system on the side here. I have an extra XRGB Mini. But yeah, for a lot of people, if you want to get into retro gaming and you're trying to find a CRTV, is very difficult now. Just because, for one thing, Goodwill and a lot of the thrift shops, they can't really take them because it's unsellable. I mean, if you go to Craigslist, they're practically giving them away. So let's see if I can try to change this to a different third-person perspective. Oh shoot! Okay, so anyway, by the way, guys, I'm playing the first Gran Turismo. Actually, Gran Turismo 2. Sorry, Gran Turismo 2 on the original PlayStation, by the way. So back on the topic, and and as you can see, I'm using a CRT TV. Okay, back to the topic yet again. Sorry for all these distractions, people. Like I was saying, oh boy, how can I change this to the? Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. Anyway, if you want to get into the retro gaming scene, it is going to be very difficult just because, for one thing, you pretty much can't find a CRT TV in any Goodwill or any thrift shop, in most parts of the country anymore, because for one thing, it just people just can't, they don't have a use for them. Although a lot of the senior citizens, they love the CRT TVs just for the simple fact that they're durable and they last a lot longer than digital HD TVs. I mean, they just need a converter box and they're good to go. They can watch their Jeopardy. I mean, there have been instances where a lot of senior citizens and Goodwills, they got one of these TVs just because they just don't want the hassle of buying an HD TV and having it used for like 2 years. Where CRT TVs, they can last forever. I mean, fine if the color palette doesn't get weak as the years go by, but as long as you take care of them, you're pretty much good to go. But yeah, I mean, if you're trying to get into the retro gaming scene, if you see a CRT TV, big or small, it depends on your room, because it's a very bulky thing here. And if you can find a really good one, but I don't recommend, if you guys go on eBay, they're going for like 100 to 130. That's without the shipping, because the majority of them, they're just mostly pickups. But if you find one, the shipping is going to be very, very, very huge, as well as the price, which I think is ridiculous, because a lot of the sellers are really taking advantage of the retro gamer. If you're smart, then you can at least try to find it at a Craigslist ad for practically nothing. At least maybe 30 to 25 bucks at the very least. So, it's definitely going to be a lot difficult as the years go by, but if you're prepared now, then I definitely recommend doing it now, because like I said, trying to find these TVs are pretty much difficult, especially now with the gaming scene, the retro gaming scene, as big as it is. So anyway guys, what do you guys know in the comments? What do you guys think of CRT TVs disappearing from pretty much essentially every thrift shop in the country? Please let me know. This is Sentai22, and thanks for watching.